the news and interviews you know and love. It's the Northwest's #1 racing podcast, the Shaun in the Dirt podcast. This is Shaun, and you're in the dirt.
Justin Peck joins right now, picking up the win in the Clayton Snow 17. You've ran this car a few times. Were you guys prepping to do for the Trophy Cup?
Yeah, I came and ran for Clayton like in 2022, I think it was, and which is like the second or third time I drove for Clayton. But it was this car, and we really liked it. Came to Tulare and was really fast with it in a 410 race, so we decided we were just gonna kind of put it in the corner of the shop and only pull it out, for when I came into town. And so that was back in 22. So last year we ran Trophy Cup with this car. We ran a bunch of like Placerville and Chico this year. And now back here at Tulare. So, yeah, we kind of found a little honey hole with this car. It seems like we have a pretty good little package that we like with it. And this is a new engine to us, at least. It's a Don Ott that, thanks to Gary Silva, we were able to acquire, and it rips, man. So, good. It's good, man. We got a nice little piece.
So the night was, this is an interesting race because it's not – yeah, it's great to win, but it's also points too, right? So, I mean, it's a whole package, right? But, I mean, it pays – all of it pays, right? So.
Yeah, I mean, we had a pretty okay points night. I mean, we went quick time and didn't pass anybody in the heat race, which kind of sucks. Started 6th, ran 6th, and was able to pick up the win in the feature tonight. So hopefully we're sitting pretty nice in points. We'll come back out tomorrow swinging and try to qualify in the same spot and just pass more race cars in the heat race.
You don't get out to the West Coast a lot, but of course you do get out here and run this car. So, but Thunderbowl is a whole different animal than you probably see a lot of different places, right?
Yeah, I mean it's unique, just the way it's shaped and kind of the way you got to run the fence. But we have a lot of stuff back around the Midwest that you get to wall banging and run a thick curb packed up against the fence. But like I said, Tulare is just unique. I really like this place. It's definitely in my top handful of favorite tracks that I've raced at, and I always look forward to coming to this race, especially Trophy Cup. And it's just one of them things. Growing up, from Indiana, I was a non-wing guy and didn't even know what Tulare Speedway was, and didn't know what Trophy Cup was. And I started watching Loud Pedal videos, and Loud Pedal was posting some really cool content of Trophy Cup specifically at Tulare Thunderbowl, and that quickly became a race that I wanted to get to and try and win. And this is a bucket list event for me. I mean, I want to win Trophy Cup, and I'll be back until I accomplish that.
And then you you were battling some teenagers tonight, huh? And Chiramonte got by you there, but you weren't going to let that slide, were you?
No, it's it was one of them deals. Like I could see that maybe it was getting ready to take rubber or starting to take rubber, and I was in pretty thick traffic there, and we're all just kind of running the fence and entering on the top into 3 and exiting on the top of 4, and I could just tell that I wasn't getting the run that I was, and I kept thinking I got to go down there and try it here soon. And as soon as I kind of made the decision, I just entered into 3 and made the decision, okay, next lap I'm going to try it. I kind of saw his nose a little bit down in that lane that I wanted to be at, and he stuck right with me till the exit of the corner. So I knew then that I needed to move, and it all kind of worked out at the right time. Luckily, I already had the mindset of I need to go down there and try it, and as soon as he showed me that nose, I knew I needed to move.
So you had a good year this year with the 13 car, and now we don't know exactly what your plans are yet. You're kind of a free agent though, but what does your off season look like, and you're just gonna keep hunting for a ride, or maybe you have a ride and you just won't tell us yet?
Yeah, it's one of them deals. I had a ride and now I don't, so gotta just keep plugging away. I mean, I've got some stuff in the works, and hopefully something pans out here, but. The off season really is just going to be some R&R for me. I'm just kind of to the point where I'm kind of feeling a little burnt out with racing at the moment, and I was really looking forward to coming out here for Trophy Cup, and luckily I was still had a good positive mindset coming into this one. But long story short, I think this wintertime would just be spending some quality time with my family. I didn't get to do a whole lot of that being overseas last winter, and as soon as I got back, we were grinding it out again, starting in Volusia. And like I said, just spending time with some family, hang out with my girlfriend, and try to get back into working out. I kind of fell off and gained a little bit of a beer gut last 2 years, so need to get back into shape.
And I think once TLP gave you that nickname, it's kind of worked out, huh? Kind of getting some going at it, huh?
I guess, man. I don't know. I love Tony. He's a goofball, man, but he's a lot of fun to be around, and I don't know where it came from, but I don't know. He's the only one that seems to call me that nickname. So I don't know. If it caught on, maybe I'll stick with it. But for right now, that's a TLP special.
I like it though. I think it's good because you do have a lot of energy though, so it's not like he's wrong.
Yeah. No, I try to be. You know, it's just fun to go racing, man. And you know, if you're not enjoying what you're doing, why even do it? So it's one of them deals, man. I just, you know, there's a lot of cool people that you get to meet in this racing deal, and they're just fun to be around. They're cool people to hang out with, cool people to be around, and I guess it kind of pulls out the personality a little bit. So I guess Tony caught me on a good day, and I wasn't mad at him or something. So he decided he was going to give me a nickname.
All right. Well, anybody you'd like to thank here?
Yeah, I definitely got to thank Clayton and Bob and Eric and Brandon and you know, my girlfriend Alex and Lauren Snow, Clayton's wife, for letting him do this stupid stuff. I don't know why we decided we were going to go racing, but for whatever reason, we all love it and can't ever seem to get away from it. So, man, it just seems like there's a big group of people that put time in on this deal. And I can't forget about Joe. Man, I almost forgot Joe.
Well, you didn't.
And it's a team effort, man. It's, you know, to see the turnaround that Snow Racing's made from when they sold their trailer earlier in the year, the first time I come out here this year in a race for them, to where the program's at now is pretty big leap, and it's pretty cool to see and pretty cool to be a part of it.
All right. Well, I don't know why anyone, you know, if you don't have a ride next year on the high limit van or any big thing, I don't understand why not. So I'm rooting for you. Good luck, and tomorrow night get another one. If not, should be sitting good for Saturday. We'll be watching.
Yeah, that's the plan, man. Try to win out here.
All right. Good luck.
Yeah. Thank you.
This is Shaun. You're in the dirt. Colby Thornhill joins us right now. Second place run on the first night of Trophy Cup, and man, you were coming there at the last few laps. I don't know where you started, but all I remember is we were watching you because, of course, we're watching the Northwest guys, and then we heard the announcer say, "Here comes Thornhill" out of nowhere. And did you think you had something when you started that race?
Yeah, we were. I felt like we were really good to start. You know, we got stuck on the bottom on that start and lost a couple spots, and then we maintained for a while and just started getting our momentum built up and finding what I liked, and then we started plucking them off. And as soon as it started to rubber, I tried to run the rubber in 3 and 4, and just wasn't for me. So I went back to just absolutely pounding the wall down, and just kind of opened up a groove for me because everybody thought the rubber was faster, and for me it wasn't. And I just kept doing what I like doing, and it really worked out.
Now to get by Chiramonte there it seemed like it was a little hairy from where I was. What was your mindset going into that there on the little slide job you did there, and looked like he had to really woe up there?
At the end of the day, you know, I didn't come here to run 3rd, 4th, 5th, or even 2nd, you know, but that's where we ended up. And I saw opportunity, and I had to take it, and they're just back there kind of messing around and just hesitating lap traffic, and I saw my opportunity and took it. So that's what I did. And I mean, yeah, if it was close, and I apologize for that, but I had to do what I had to do, and I think that's the reason we ran 2nd and not 5th or 6th.
And do you think last week helped you out with getting some laps here? Because you came down last week and ran.
Yeah, 100%. I think it was good. You know, I kind of had a little bit better idea what the track was going to do, and worked on the car, you know. It's just me, my dad, and Tristan, and I got about 90% of the say-so in what we do. So it's a lot of pressure as a driver, and it always makes you want it that much more, knowing that this success comes a lot from yourself and the people around you.
You had a good season, huh? You ran a lot at Skagit, got a good, some good win there at Grace Harbor, and had some really good runs this year.
Yeah, we were actually really good all year. We were pretty consistent. We had some mechanical issues that were kind of out of our control, and overall, I can't complain on the year we've had. Hopefully, we can end the last couple races here good, and yeah, we've definitely had nothing to hang our heads about this year.
It's funny, this race, I think there's 11 guys, there's like 10 or 11 full-time Skagit guys that are down here. It's you guys just don't want to quit racing yet, right? So let's just go down and do a couple more races while we still can, huh?
Yeah, 100%. And just the environment this facility brings, and this track, and this race, you know, it's super cool to be a part of it, and everything they do for, you know, the fans, the drivers. They got the stuff going in the pavilion, and it's just a cool environment, you know, and it's a badass racetrack.
All right, well, who'd you like to thank?
Yeah, I couldn't do without PGH Excavating, Gravity Coffee, Missile Motorsports, Siler's Concrete Cutting, my mom, my dad, you know, Tristan, and just everybody back home, you know, whether they're sitting in the grandstands or watching on TV and telling me good job or good luck. At the end of the day, it all matters, and none of it's possible without them.
Now, just to remind people, how many years have you been racing from when we watched you up at Deming and all those from your micro days? How many years has it been now, and how old are you now?
Shoot, I started in a quarter midget at about 5, so it's been, 12 years. Yeah, it's been a while, and
You're how old now?
18.
Man, I feel old when I come over here and see how tall you are now, right?
Yeah, it definitely saw me when I was a little bit shorter.
It just reminds me how old I am. That's all. It's all good, though. It's all good. I don't change, but you sure do. So, all right. Congratulations tomorrow night, right? Go back at it.
Yes, sir. That's the goal. Thank you.
This is Shaun, and you're in the dirt. Braden Chiaramonte joins you right now, and that was a good trophy cup for you, right? I mean, last week it looked like you had, you got out of the B, right, or whatever. But this week, man, trophy cup, all these cars, and you were running there, challenging for the win, huh?
Yeah, definitely. Last weekend we kind of struggled all weekend, just never felt comfortable in the car, and tonight we got the car really good, felt really comfortable all night. Made stuff happen in the heat race. Still got to go to the B main, but made a really good B main. Got out of there good, and just went to really work on in the A main, and got the lead there for a little bit. Just lap traffic just kind of slowed my pace down too much, but hopefully we'll be ready for the rest of the week. And
you had a battle there with Thornhill right at the end, and you really had to hold up to not destroy everything, but you did and got third place, and that's a big podium run for you guys here, huh?
Yeah, definitely. It's a really good result on the first night. We're sitting fourth in points, so all we got to do tomorrow, just try to beat it, and Saturday just go all out for sure.
Talk about the Tyner Hurst, because I mean you've kind of had some buzz around you with getting in this ride, and you've had a great season in the SCCT, and it's been a good season for you, hasn't it, in this ride?
Yeah, definitely. They got us into sprint cars actually, so I ran my first ever sprint car with this team, and I decided why not go a full year with them, and we've had our ups and downs with some bad races with motor problems and stuff, but it's been a really fun and a good year, and hopefully we'll end it out this weekend with really good podiums.
And where your history of how did you get into racing? Where did you come from? You came from micros, or?
So my grandpa used to race flat track, and then my cousin Sheldon Creed, so he's in Xfinity. Just from then we followed their footsteps, went to off-road racing for quite a while, and then they shut down. Got into a lightning sprint, which was 30 minutes from our house, the closest track, so we ran there every weekend. Started racing micros with Hyper, and then ran some midget stuff with the USAC Nationals. And then Kobe Copeland was there, my teammate, one of them, and he hooked us up with Steven and Kyle, and that's the rest is history, I guess.
I remember when Steve and Kyle used to come up to the Northwest, because that's where I'm from, so come up to the Northwest and watch them run a lot of the Speed Week years and stuff, so it's cool to see what they've done with their business and with their teams and stuff. So who'd you like to thank?
Definitely. Whole Tyner Hurst crew, they've done a whole lot this year for us. So them, Kyle, Steven. Kyle's a really good coach. Steven's really good on the wrenches. So my mom, my dad, Aim Ortega, RTL, Slade Shocks, System 1 Ignition, Dave's Landfilling, Farms, and everybody else. Thank you.
All right. Congratulations. Good luck tomorrow night and the rest of the Trophy Cup.
Yep, thank you.
This is Shaun. You're in the dirt.